Hawkins from WTCA, but I watch WNPC Channel 6.
I'm Mark Boylan.
And I'm Andy Cusimano, and welcome to another exciting edition of Eye on New Pulse.
We have another exciting show for you this month, and the first story is...
Fruits of Fall with Matt and Monica.
Hi, I'm Matt Block.
And I'm Monica Augusta.
We're here at the Apple Hill Farm on Route 32 in New Paltz.
And we're going to show you what the fruits of fall are for this season.
The Apple Hill Farm is conveniently located about a half a mile from Bevier Hall.
The farm is known for its great pumpkin patches and big, red, juicy apples. We spoke with Mike Moriello, the proprietor of Apple Hill Farms.
And now, Mike, what makes a good apple?
Well, a good apple usually doesn't have something like that. That is a stem puncture that's caused by a person turning the apple up the wrong way and puncturing the apple. So that one's no good. We'd have to go find a different one. And hold on a second. Here, hold this. Don't lose your place.
Mike's going to go show us what a good apple looks like. We'll be back in 1 second. Here he comes with the beautiful apple.
Now, a good apple is one like this, with virtually no defects. It's not necessary that the apple is 100% red. The apple can be 50% red and still taste good. It should be crunchy and hard. Delicious. How about some, Monica?
You can't fight it.
Very crunchy. And now Matt will demonstrate how to eat an apple. Terrific. Now, as far as pumpkins go, this is a beauty. The one thing that you want to make sure with pumpkins is that you have a decent stem. And for this time of the year, with 3 days left until Halloween, this is a terrific stem. Usually the stems are hard, thick, and green, but this one has lasted all the way until Thanksgiving with virtually no problem. However, unlike an apple, a pumpkin should be all orange all around. Some of the ones that are picked late are a little bit green. There's nothing wrong with them. They just have a little bit of a green spot on them. The main thing that you want to do with the pumpkin is hold it up to your ear like this. Can you hold this? Good. And tap on it. If it has a nice hollow sound, that means that it's ready. Here. Now this side is green and won't have as good of a sound. See? That's one thing that you want to pay attention to. And be sure that you buy a pumpkin that's good and hardy and ripe.
Come and visit Mike and his family at the Apple Hill Farm.
They'd love to see you.
Delicious.
The best.
Awesome.
You know, that was a really good story.
It's a tremendous story.
Pumpkins and apples. You know, our next story on campus is about something Rich Killian did, strange and unusual talents.
Strange and unusual talents?
On campus.
Oh,
Strange
I can do one.
What are you doing?
Cough again. Okay.
What the hell are you...
Strange and I can do this. I can do my hand.
Why don't we go to that right now?
Picture, if you will, a typical day on a typical college campus with some not-so-typical exhibitions of strange and unusual talents.
Everybody has some sort of unique talent, whether it's singing and dancing, doing impressions, or just making a funny face. So we decided to go out on campus and try to capture some of these strange and unique talents. Come, let's go.
How about a funny face?
Okay. Hi, do you have any strange or unusual talent?
I guess I can do this. That's it. I'm kind of limited. Hi, fellow Americans. I am not a crook. My name is Richard Milhouse Nixon.
Oh, jeez, you put me under pressure like this. I'm sorry, I'm at a blank. I'm sorry.
Well, some other time then.
Maybe. Give me some advance notice next.
Okay. Make a note. Advertise.
Oh, what's his name from Monty Python? Hey, are you insinuating something? Oh, no, yes.
Give me an ear to stick it in.
No.
No. Wow. Hello, everyone. Once again, this is How It Goes Sell here at Three Rivers Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Want to hear a short joke? Want to hear it again?
I don't know what I can do.
You don't know what you can do.
I have no idea what I can do.
That's very sad. You know that, of course. Say in Arabic, hello to all my friends at SUNY New Paltz.
Marhaba kul ashabi fi SUNY New Paltz.
So how did you get started in this industry for television?
Well, how I don't know. I don't know. I woke up one day and there I was.
Interesting accent you have there. Obviously not Western Pennsylvania. Where are you from, sir?
I don't know. I just woke up one day and here I was.
All right, and there you have it. This is How It Goes Sell saying we'll be back in what?
This man has no internal organs.
For I on New Paltz, I'm Rich Killian.
You know, we have some really weird students on campus. I mean,
Strange.
That was the weirdest thing I've
I like
seen.
those dancing was good.
The Richard Milhouse Nixon was a little...
Yeah, well, it was he got it down to a T, I think.
He
it was
did.
amazing impression. Amazing!
But what we're coming right now is we have a little story that Wendy Wilkins did.
Temptation.
Temptation.
Yeah.
She's sort of an inside look on the show.
Yeah, I saw it, just the first opening night. It was really good. I had a good time. It was like, I felt this warm glow after I saw it. This feeling I had, it was like a really, a good feeling I had. It was an amazing, I felt picked up, put down.
Why don't we go to that story right now with Wendy?
I can't describe it. I just really don't know what, and I'll just...
Hi, Wendy Wilkins here for IN New Paltz, and I'm standing in front of McKenna Theater, home of the Department of Theater of Arts, where just last month they presented Temptation, a play written by Václav Havel, who used to be the Chancellor of Czechoslovakia, and it was directed by Mr. Frank Krat. And what we did is we went in and looked how it was put together, who was involved, and what went on, and what Temptation is all about.
A lot of fun. It's been hard work. It's been really interesting.
It's about temptation. It's about the devil. It's about bureaucracy.
This play is about censorship and fear of a government and being afraid to be yourself and stand up for the things that you stand up for.
A really bizarre show. She told me to tell you what it's about, but I can't because it's a really strange show. It's what?
I don't see Wilma here.
She called to say her bus broke down.
The involvement of black magic weaves a web of controversy surrounding a modern-day Czechoslovakian scientific institution, and the control by the government of information leads one scientist to dig his own grave, which begins the game of temptation. Here are some scenes from it.
So stop tormenting yourself with this To deceive a truth teller is still allowable. But to deceive the very instrument that gives us the strength to deceive and that allows us in advance to deceive with impunity, that you truly cannot expect to get away with. Have you seen Petrushka?
He never will come again.
That he would pretend to be working as an informer for you, when in reality, he, along with those who you are fighting against, would use all their power to damage your information service. Bravo, Fuska! Bravo, Fuska! Bravo, Fuska! Bravo, Fuska! Bravo, Fuska! Bravo, Fuska! Bravo,
Aya New Paltz asked if the issues that the show brought up could be applied to today's issues. This was our response.
What's happening today in America, it applies to what was happening in Czechoslovakia a few short months ago. How the government is controlling people's thoughts and people's actions and not letting them have a free spirit.
Oh, definitely. I think that it's an important issue in our country right now, because we're having our artists censored constantly, and that's something that shouldn't take place.
And you just missed a great show that a lot of people worked very hard on about life in Czechoslovakia in 1985. It was scary, spooky. Oh, it was awful. I mean, people went out of this theater just quivering with fear, rage, anguish, and all those human emotions.
I'm here with Lorene Webster, a member of the audience for Temptation, and tell us your reactions to the play.
Well, I thought it was a very good effort by the students of the theater department, and I don't think I captured most of Mr. Havel's ideas and the principles that he wanted to get across, but visually the show was very interesting. I thought it was well acted for the most part, and
Do you have any idea what temptation means, what he was kind of alluding to in the play?
Yeah, I think his basic message was curiosity sometimes gets out of hand, and that leads people to venture into areas where they shouldn't necessarily be.
Okay, and how do you rate it from 1 to 10?
Well, that's hard, being that I'm a theater student, so let's give it a 7.7.
So that was a look at Temptation. Theater sure is an experience. So is an episode of Aya New Paltz.
Well, that was an entertaining, informative, fun-loving, and orgasmic story. What do you think?
I liked it. Anyway, speaking of grass, what would you do if you won the lottery?
If I won the lottery, maybe buy a boat, a car, a
yeah,
mansion, a Batman costume, ballerina slippers. I mean, off the top of my head.
Great. Actually, Sparky BANDURA this month is walking around campus and asking students what they would do if they won the lottery.
Wow.
And it was really interesting.
Yeah. Hello, this is Sparky BANDURA for Aya New Paltz. The New York State Lottery says, all you need is $1 and a dream, and you could fulfill your wildest fantasies. This is why millions of New Yorkers line up at their nearest lottery offices to see if they could obtain the ticket that will lead them to paradise. Personally, I haven't had much success with this. I discovered that I have a better chance of giving birth than winning lotto. But what would SUNY New Paltz students do if they won? I scoped the campus to find out. Hello, ladies. I'm from Aya New Paltz, and could you please tell me what you girls would do with the money if you won lotto?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You trying to tell me you have no dreams, no aspirations whatsoever? Come on.
Probably stop going to school and spend it.
Excellent answer.
probably buy a lot of records and travel the world.
All right.
I would help support my family first.
All right, good. Think of your family first. Anything else you like?
Yeah, I think I'd like to buy a lot of records, a lot of clothes, and go a lot of places.
Okay, this woman knows what she wants. Let's continue. Excuse me. I'm from Iron New Paltz. Could you please tell me what you would do with the money if you won Lotto?
Just buy all the clothing in the world, basically, and pay my tuition right now in school.
Me? Oh, God. I'd go on a hayride. I don't know. I'd start spending. I'd go to New York City, buy tons of clothes. I'd buy a new car.
Just New York City? Isn't there anywhere else in the world you'd want to go?
I'd want to go nowhere else in the world, to tell you the truth. You know where I want to go? I want to go to Staten Island. And I want to be a cop in Staten Island.
I credit a true New York guy at heart. Hey.
Made my way into that with a lot of money. This being New York and everything.
Well, first I'd buy the whole world and grab it by its savage genitalia, and then I'd turn into a mass state of anarchy, and then I'd throw the money around, and then I'd sing I Am the Walrus over and over again.
It's a great answer, but next time please a little bit more detail. What would you do with the money if you won Lotto?
Oh, wow, really?
This is no joke. You've won.
Yes, I would go, what would I do? I'd go to school. I'd probably finish school, get a job, build up my savings account, and then live in the Caribbean for the rest of my life.
So after you won, you still want to work?
Yeah, you get bored sitting around doing nothing.
If I won Lotto, I would save it for school, but I would probably also give it to some charities, particularly the charity for abused children in New Paltz.
I'm from Iron New Paltz. Can you please tell me what you would do if you won Lotto?
What is Lotto? More parking, man. You need another parking lot here. I'd buy my own parking lot.
Pay my bills, give my mother some money, and build a house and give a lot of money to Greenpeace.
Okay, I'd probably buy a house, buy a really nice car, leave New Paltz.
Go where?
Oh, I don't know. Somewhere exotic.
All right, good answer. What about you?
Where would I go? Or what would I do?
What would you do?
What would I do? I'd go on a really huge shopping spree, buy a really nice car, and just have fun for a while.
Let's say you didn't have to be here and you won Lotto. What would you do with the money?
What would I do with the money? I'd take a long trip.
Where?
Where? Around the world, probably.
Okay, thank you. What about you, sir?
I'd buy you a new hat.
Okay.
That was a really interesting story that Sparky did there. You know, if I won the lottery, I don't know, I'd want yachts, boats, homes, girls at my feet. Who knows? I mean, heck.
Pretty shallow, aren't you, Mark?
Anyway, the next story Josh Beckerman is doing is a new section called Eye on Entertainment, and he'll be reviewing some movies that are now on video.
Yeah, just like Entertainment Tonight with Leonard Maltin.
Trying to kill her. It took me a moment to realize it was really happening.
Did you see him?
Yes, his face was so white.
Okay, okay.
I've got to get out of here.
I'll walk you to your car. What do you look like?
20, 24, with unbelievable white skin and red hair combed back like a duck.
A ducktail?
Yes. You know, if I left any earlier, that could have been me down there. You may have saved my life.
Pleasure was mine.
Edwina in bowl?
Yeah.
Where's Edwina?
Edwina?
Edwina in water? Rena?
You just made a big mistake, Buster. Dad!
Can you put Edwina back in the bowl?
Begging bowl.
Yes, back in bowl.
Yes, begging bowl.
Neem. Neem, what do you mean? Oh, you have to fix the ball. Fix ball? Fix ball. Fix ball. Fix ball. Fix ball. You put Edwina back in ball. Back in ball. Edwina back in ball. Go fix ball. Go fix ball. Go. Go. Edwina, if you can hear me, blow some bubbles or something. I'm talking to a bucket.
Hi, I'm Josh Beckerman. I'm here to tell you about some underrated movies. Movies that may not have been at box office blockbusters, but movies that you might like to see and enjoy. In All of Me, Steve Martin plays a lawyer who'd really rather be a jazz musician, and Lily Tomlin is a client of his firm who's terminally ill, but thinks that she has a way to live forever.
My soul is going to leave my body forever and become one with the universe.
At which time my soul will enter her body.
Ah, good plan.
Her soul does in fact leave, but it accidentally finds a home in Martin's body.
We obviously have mutual control over our body.
Our body? It's my body. I'm not sharing my body with anyone.
Everybody's going to be real disappointed.
Although its body switch plot might seem a little bit silly, it's not a silly movie at all. It's very intelligent entertainment. The main reason for that is the witty script and Steve Martin's great physical performance. Next up, Dead Calm, an Australian horror movie starring Sam Neill and Nicole Kidman, who incidentally is Tom Cruise's real-life girlfriend. A mysterious stranger boards their boat after his own boat begins to sink. When Neil goes to look at the damage, the stranger, played by Billy Zane, raises hell. In the bedroom window, Steve Guttenberg plays a guy who wants to do the right thing and report a crime that takes place outside his apartment. Through a very strange series of plot twists, he winds up as a murder suspect. The police visit Guttenberg, expecting him to describe in detail something he never saw.
Yes. And what did you see?
Right down there. He had her from behind and was sort of dragging her toward the street. She was struggling. And then he threw her down and started choking her. And that's when she screamed real loud, "Help, help me." And then he ran away.
Why didn't you call the police?
I didn't think it was that important that I had anything to say until I read about that other girl that was murdered.
What made you think there was a connection?
A few blocks away, half hour later. Why, am I wrong?
No, Mr. Lambert. We think there's a connection, too. And we're very glad you came forward. Cigarette?
No, don't smoke.
Good for you.
Do you mind?
Did you get a good look at the assailant?
Yes.
Just because you haven't heard of all of them doesn't mean you won't like them. So when you get a chance, check out some of these underrated movies. Until next time, this is Josh Beckerman saying, there's more to movies than Pretty Woman.
You know, I was thinking about renting some of those movies. I love All of Me. I love Steve Martin. That was
yeah,
really
I
cool.
saw that. I rented that movie actually just recently.
And Dead Calm was good too.
Yeah, well, isn't that girl from Days of Thunder?
That's right. Yeah.
God, is she likable?
Anyway, our next story is on Night Spot, and actually I did this one.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to introduce you, wasn't I?
You were.
Well, it looks to be another dull Friday night for Mark Boylan. I guess I'll just head to my room and see what's going on there. Of course, nothing is going on there, so I guess I'll go to sleep. Yeah, I don't need to go out. I can sleep and rest. What do we got here? Outing club, scuba club, skin diving club, frog hunting club. What do we got? Night Spot. Are you under 21? Yeah. Don't have any ID? No. And don't feel like drinking? Not particularly. Then come to Night Spot. Watch these people. Entertainment every night. Soda and coffee, food, free popcorn. What? Free popcorn? No way. Something free on this campus? No way. Well, okay, we can't let anybody find out about this. All right, let's just fold this thing up. Fold it up there. Put it in the jacket. Nobody watching me. Okay, we're out of here. Free popcorn. I'm on my way. Okay, here we go. It said faculty tower. Oh, here it is. Huh, there's nobody here. Oh, I hope I didn't take the only sign. Nah, other people must know about free popcorn. Of course, why not? Where the heck is everybody? This is really weird. Huh. I cannot believe there's nobody here. There's nobody here. Huh. This is really weird. I guess I'll just start mingling without them. I've been trying to mingle here for 5 minutes and I haven't met anybody. You know, I'm starting to think that, well, there's something missing. I can't believe this. I've been here 10 minutes and I already have a friend. Is this great or what? Who's this guy? I'm here at top of the tower with my buddy here. What? It's upstairs? Top of the tower's upstairs? Oh, Mark's feeling mighty dumb right about now. I better get out of here. Hey, buddy, you coming? Hey, I'm the first one here. All right, I'll just sit down and enjoy myself. Huh. This is great. Okay, the music's cool. No band yet, but I can... I completely forgot. I have an Ian Newpall story to do here tonight. Oh, thank God I found that note. Whew. This is Top of the Tower. But recently, this October, it has been transformed into a jazzy nightclub on the nights Wednesday through Friday, 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. The atmosphere is sophisticated, yet friendly, and has a mass amount of customers. Since its opening, the popularity of this little hotspot has soared.
I'm literally overwhelmed by the number of students coming in here.
Do you get, let's say,
we
lines?
have 81 seats. We've had as many as 100 people in here at any one time, and we've had people, upwards of 20 people waiting downstairs to come up.
And how was this great idea born, you may ask?
I started a program of live music up here, and it turned out that I was speaking to a number of student leaders, among them Jason Margolis, and he had a similar idea. We just took all the energies that we found in the student body and put it together, and this is what we created.
How do you like the atmosphere at Night Spot?
Oh, it's very nice. It's very laid back. It's kind of like a nightclub. Kind of reminds me of places in the village, Greenwich Village.
How many times do you come here?
This is my 4th time.
How's the popcorn?
It's good. Popcorn's fine.
Water's okay?
Water's wet.
I like the plants, I like the view, I like the popcorn, and I like the water.
Well, it's nice and cozy, and I don't know, it's like really nice and quiet from a hard day, and it's cold outside, so it feels warm.
It's a nice alternative, let's say, going to a bar or something like that in town?
Yeah, definitely.
And how's the service here? Do you like it?
Yeah, and it's pretty good. Yeah, they're always, keeping check on you and stuff.
Well, I don't know if this is a fad and it's going to die out, or it's just an overnight success. I don't know. But my guess is that as long as the students keep bringing the vitality into it, we keep, having performers of the caliber we've been seeing, which is really extraordinary, it's going to continue to be really successful.
And this ends yet another edition of Ion Newpulse, and we all had a great time, and I hope you did too, and hope you join us next month.
It was a great show. I'm Mark Boylan.
And I'm Andy Cusimano.
And have a great month.
Oh, let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's go.